indictment number 24-CR-1183, State of Georgia versus Eligio Bishop. On count 1, how does the jury find? Count 1 is rape.
Guilty.
And count 2, false imprisonment.
Guilty.
Count 3, prohibition on nude or sexually explicit electronic transmissions.
Guilty.
Count 4, prohibition on nude or sexually explicit electronic transmissions.
Guilty.
And count 5, prohibition on nude or sexually explicit electronic transmissions.
Guilty.
All right. And it is signed and dated by you as the foreperson.
Correct.
Thank you very much. All right. I'm going to have the deputy provide the verdict form to the state and to the defense for them to review. All right. Go ahead and mute courtroom C, please. Thank you. All right. Anything further from the defense?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Anything further from the state?
Judge, I'll be filing a motion to seal the jurors' any identifying information. In this case, I'll have that filed by the end of the day, but other than that, no, Your Honor.
Okay. And as far as the sentencing, when does the state, when do y'all want to go forward with that?
We'd be prepared to go forward as soon as this afternoon, whenever the court would like.
Mr. Booker?
Understanding what my client is, Judge, whenever the court's pleasure, it's fine. You can do it now.
Okay.
I do have some of the individuals that testified as witnesses would like to appear by Zoom, so there'll be a few-minute delay in getting those invitations sent out and notifying those individuals.
Okay.
Ms. Newell is here, obviously, in person, so she would be available whenever the court would like.
Okay. Well, let me just do this. Let me first excuse the jury. You have concluded your jury service. I know this was a very long, arduous trial, and I want to thank you for your service. You can go back to the jury room one final time. Do we have their letters? I'll come back there and give you. I'll stand far away, but give you all your letters, and then we will get you outside and on your way. So thank you very much for your service, and if you just hold for a few minutes for me, I'll be there momentarily.
The truth.
For sure. At all times.
All right, what is it you'd like me to consider?
I just want to say something to all of them.
Well,
I just want to say.
Just direct it to me, please, not to.
I'll direct it to you. I'll direct it to you.
Okay.
Are you happy? Are you happy?
I'm not answering any questions of yours, Mr.
I forgive you. I forgive you, and I still love you. I forgive you, and I still love you. I got nothing in my heart. I'm not mad at you. I'm not upset with you. I forgive you. I want you to know I still love you and forgive you. And kiss my baby girl and let her know I love her. And I love y'all. I promise you, you know how I am. In my heart, you know how I am. I still love you. I still fuck with you. I still love you.
All right.
I
got that.
No hate.
Okay.
No hate.
Is there anything else?
My heart light as a feather. I promise you I love you and I'm still here. I ain't missed one lick. I see what y'all doing, and I want you to know I forgive you. And I'll see y'all in the end.
All right, thank you.
I love you. I love you.
All right, I just needed the courtroom. We're done with that. You know, I would have been inclined to exercise some discretion had Mr. Bishop shown any remorse, guilt, or regret throughout this process. And I saw nothing during the trial but for him laughing and cutting up and looking shocked and surprised at all of the testimony. I mean, Mr. Bishop, you're a master manipulator and probably the classic definition of a narcissist, like that I've ever seen. You took advantage of these folks who were essentially lost souls, looking for some guidance, looking for some connection, or looking for some comfort. And you were able to fill a void for them for some reason. But in the process, you completely took advantage of them and have caused potentially, I hope not, but potentially irreparable harm. I hope that all of the victims will be able at some point in time to recover from this and to find some type of peace in their lives. And maybe the verdict will help in that regard. But I hope you all are able to move on at some point and find some peace, whatever that is for you. So with that, I am going to follow the recommendation of the state in this case. On the rape, he'll be sentenced to life without the possibility of parole, followed by 10 years consecutive for the false imprisonment. And on the internet porn, count 3, 12 months to serve, concurrent to the false imprisonment. The internet porn will run concurrent to the false imprisonment. Internet, 5 years. So it's 12 months on count 3, 5 years on count 4, and 5 years on count 5. All of that will run concurrent to the false imprisonment. But the false imprisonment is consecutive. So it's life without parole plus 10 years. And hopefully he will never be able to take advantage of anybody else again.
Judge, can you be sure to go over his post-conviction rights with him as well?
Yes.
I was just going to put those on the Judge, before, I know there were certain conditions, obviously, with the way the law currently exists in the court's sentence, the defendant will not be out. Just in case the law changes in the future, we would ask that the conditions of no contact with any of the victims, and that the defendant may not profit financially in any way off of the facts that led to this case.
All right, Mr. Bishop, you're to have absolutely no contact, direct or indirect. That means sending any of your followers to contact them, getting any messages to them, no posting, no internet posting about them, no contact, direct or indirect, no phone calls, emails, no nothing, no visits to their homes, nothing, zero. They don't exist anymore. And you are not to profit in any fashion from the crimes that you have committed. So no book deals for you, no movie rights, nothing.